Sheik, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
You know, he may not have the elevation or the hops. He doesn't need it, though. The big fella throwing it down anyway.
He usually does save the high flying for the little guys, Clark. You're right.
You know, sometimes it looks like he's pinned to the ground, but when he gets positioned like that, he can put it down.
And that one's good.
Yeah, not just an everyday finish. He put a little pizzazz on that one, guys.
New Orleans in the lead. Outside Holiday. Pass to Fredette. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. New Orleans making some changes here. Anderson, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Evans comes in for John Salmons. And it's Austin Rivers in for Drew Holiday. Timberwolves also changing it up. Chase Budinger, he's checked in for Wiggins. Barea comes in for Kevin Martin. And it's Williams in for Ricky Rubio. And Ushik sends it back. Wow! Evans passes to Anderson. Back to Evans. Now the pass to Rivers. He kicks it to Ushik. 5 to shoot. Here's Evans. And the layup's good off the glass. Evans has got his first 2 points.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
Well, if they can match that effort at the defensive end, look out.
Took him no time at all on that one. Rivers with it. His last outing, he had 8 points. 52 seconds left to play in the first. There's the pick. Doubled by Webster. Anderson kicks to Fredette. They get the rebound. Sheik takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Excellent work on the offensive boards.
Went after that rebound hard and quickly turned it into a putback jam. Beautiful work.
And those are the types of plays that have put them in front in this game.
Here's Webster, and the shot is good. Webster's got his second basket of the night. Well, Clark, with summer approaching, he'll have an interesting decision to make with free agency coming into play now for him.
Yeah, and it'll be interesting, Kevin, to see which teams try to make room for him on their roster. I mean, he can be streaky and could be a bit of a signing risk for a GM, but, you know, talent always speaks in this league.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
And again, it's Mo Williams. Williams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
And so the first quarter wraps up.
Tune in Monday, March 30th.
Y'all come inside, we gotta work. So don't change the vessel, turn it back on.
Looking at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Rockets in Houston.
Yeah, I thought their defense in that game was about as shaky as it could be. At home, you know, that kind of defense isn't going to cut it. Never mind if you're on the road.
They really looked tired to me, and I don't know if they had travel issues or if they were out too late, but something was amiss because they had no energy.
So on the floor for Minnesota, Webster, he's in at center. J.J. Barea is out there with Williams. And it's Young, and it's Hummel in at the 3.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those
lucky breaks that he missed it.
This New Orleans team is now in their second season as the Pelicans. The name, which was subject to some critique early on, has actually turned out to be nice for the franchise with a new group of players, new ownership, and it fits nicely into creating a new identity.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Thank you, Kevin. Andrew Wiggins was the second consecutive Toronto native taken first overall in the NBA draft. He called it a great thing, saying, before this, no player from Canada has been #1. And now we have 2 back-to-back #1s. So it's a huge accomplishment. It just opens so many more doors for all the kids in Canada. Guys, back to you.
It's something else, all right. Thank you, Doris. New Orleans making a switch here. Salmons is checked in. And then for Minnesota, Wiggins is checked in for the Monster. Martin comes in for J.J. Barea. And Ricky Rubio is subbed in for Mo Williams. Some changes here. Omer Ashik, he's checked in for Davis. Evans comes in for John Salmons. And it's Fredette in for Rivers. When you talk about the Pelican mascot, speed, wingspan, a term that definitely applies to this team and the young Anthony Davis.
Yeah, it's a great name. You know, Davis was last year's leading shot blocker to go with 20 points. 10 boards a game. I mean, this guy is a potential superstar and obviously the key for this club moving forward.
Holiday against Rubio. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Webster. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. 6 points for the Monster.
Great unspoken communication between teammates leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
To the middle, here's Fredette. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Fredette's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pelicans. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Rubio with it. Evans picks him up. Stolen by Evans.
You know, with the time left, they can trade 2 for 1 here.
If they hurry.
Fredette gets the bucket.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Timberwolves trail by 10. Webster with the screen for Rubio. To the left wing. Wiggins dishes to Webster. 18 feet out. Evans with the rebound.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
And here's Wiggins. He feeds it to Webster. Puts up the baby hook. And no good trying to get that one. And so that brings the first half to a close. Pelicans lead by 12. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
All right, we've got some work to do, but it's not too late. Let's put our stamp.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
Terrific.
He's checked in for Jimmy Fredette. Minnesota also making some changes. Hummel's checked in, and Barea subbed in for Wiggins. Davis and Ashik patrol the paint. Holiday out there with Rivers, and it's Salmons in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
The Monsters checked in for Martin.
In the second half of the season, you get an idea of the Pelicans and where they stand right now. First in blocks, 5th in three-point field goal percentage. And they are in the top 10 in field goal percentage. This is a team that shows excellent discipline at the offensive end.
And to me, what jumps out is the blocks, because they're an intimidating team. They really control the paint. They like to physically dominate their opponent. And when they do that and they get a lot of block shots, obviously it gives their defense a ton of confidence.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Well, the score has a lot to do with that, Clark. Just based on that, you'd think the rebounding gap would be huge.
You have to wonder, it's certainly worth thinking about with the way Anthony Davis took a big step forward last year. There's a legitimate argument, or discussion anyway, that he might eventually become the best player in the league. I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
So for the Pelicans, Anderson comes in for Omer Ashik, and Tyreek Evans is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Williams gets a screen from Webster. Williams attacking. He sinks the 11-footer. Williams has got his third basket of the night right there.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
Evans kicks to Selmans. Davis with a screen on Budding. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Well, good idea setting that screen, but the execution wasn't there.
No, it sure wasn't. I mean, you want it to be hard, but it also has to be legal.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. These are the defenders who are gearing up their game at the perfect time, coming away with the most blocks in the NBA since the All-Star break. Anthony Davis, number 1.
He's been protecting the rim as well as anybody in the NBA during that time.
Rivers kicks to Evans. And it's Davis at the elbow. Fades away. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Davis has got the lead up to 14 now for the Pelicans. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Young sets a screen for Williams. Pelicans with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
I thought the way they attacked the rim and got into the paint was phenomenal. It seemed like after a while, the defense just kind of waved the white flag.
That's exactly what will happen when a team continues to attack the goal and come away with layups. It demoralizes the defense.
Selmans dishes to Anderson. Shot from 12. Here's Davis. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Tyreke Evans. This past month, he's really set himself apart. You see how he matches up numbers-wise. He's around 14 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you really can't find much fault with him as far as his performances lately.
Yeah, he's been very, very dependable, steady, doing pretty much everything they've asked of him.
Williams kicks to Budinger. Budinger gets the screen from Webster. Here's Young, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one's on Evans.
Check out the night for Young. He's got 8 points and also a block shot.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Minnesota. All free throws good from Thaddeus Young. New Orleans leading by 14. Taken away by Williams. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And J.J. Barea, the bucket on the assist by Williams.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
And that's Evans penetrating. Here's Davis. Buries it down low. Davis has got 13 points in just this quarter.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Williams passes to Webster. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
That free throw missing, so it's both teams making substitutions here. And he's good on the second. Here's Rivers. Evans outside. From deep.
Goodness.
Beats the buzzer.
Wow.
Oh, free points right there at the end of the quarter.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. New Orleans on top. And it's time now to reveal our State Farm assistant. Steve, it's a big man winning the honor.
Man, it was a no-brainer. This assist was really out of this world. I mean, he had a great understanding of the situation and where the ball had to go.
And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. Rubio and Martin manning the backcourt. Wiggins is out there with the monster, and it's Pekovic in at the 5. They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that.
Here's Martin. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Outside Holiday. They set the pick. Asik dishes to Holiday. Now, here is Fredette. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from the elbow. The shot by Holiday, no good. Timberwolves trail by 12. Pekovic with the screen for Wiggins. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
Anderson, a screen on Rubio. And Holiday kicks to Fredette. Evans passes to Asik.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Asik. He has 9 rebounds and a pair of blocks to go along with those.
Well, anytime they've needed him, he's come through defensively. He's made a major impact on this game.
That one is
Pick it up out there.
I could use some help.
Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for the... So we see the...
Well, Anthony, certainly a great win here tonight.
I don't know about you, but this ain't what I signed up for.
It's one loss. What you gonna do?
What am I gonna do? I'm gonna work harder, do whatever it takes to get this team back on track. Nobody expects us to dominate this league or even contend for a title, but we sure are better than this. You want to continue to slide? Be my guest. Me, I ain't gonna have it.
Chill, man. Nobody wants to lose. The season...
We behaving bad. We behaving bad. Fast one, slow one. We behaving bad.